Hi everyone, my name is Deb Marnie and I'm from Aussie Maille. Today in this video tutorial I'll be showing you how to make a bracelet using the chainmail weave flat box. Okay, let's jump straight into it. Okay, so here's a sample piece of the finished bracelet. The bracelet is about approximately 20 centimeters in length or 8 inches, and to complete a bracelet of that size you'll need the following materials. So we're using 16 gauge AWG, which is 1.2 millimeter diameter wire in our anodized aluminium rings. They've got an inner diameter of 1/4 inch or 6.35 millimeters, and you're going to need 70 of those rings. Now our bright aluminium wire, our silver rings over here, are 18 gauge AWG, which is 1.0 millimeter wire diameter. And the inside diameter of these rings is 4.75 millimeter ID. You'll need 68 of those to complete the 20 centimeter bracelet. We've also got a couple of rings here for clasp attachment. Today I've got 16 gauge AWG with a 3.5 millimeter ID. If you don't have those exact size, whatever you've got will work. And I've just chosen a lobster clasp, stainless steel lobster clasp for our attachment. And of course, we've also got our 2 pairs of pliers, our smooth jaw pliers. These are from our Xuron range. I've got the chisel nose plier and a short nose plier. And also throughout the tutorial, I actually use this awl just to help manipulate the rings. You don't actually need this, but if you've got something like this handy, that'll be great. Also a twist tie or a paper clip or a piece of wire, something like that will also be useful to complete this bracelet. Okay, to start this bracelet, you're going to need to close 4 of your larger jump rings. So I've just got 3. Okay, so we've got 4 of those closed. And then we're going to want to take up one of your smaller jump rings, open that up, and pop on the 4 rings that you've just closed. So just pop them on like that, and then close that jump ring up. Okay, and then you want to take a second small jump ring and feed it through the same 4 large jump rings again, so that we've doubled up the small rings. So we've got 4 large rings in total and 2 small rings. Okay. So once you've got those 2 rings joined, take up a twist tie or a paper clip, something like that. Separate out the large jump rings into pairs and feed your twist tie through one of those pairs. Okay, this just gives you something to hold on to and indicates the start of your weave. Okay, so once you've got that done, what we need to do now is flip back our end pair of large rings and just continue to flip them all the way back like that, and bring those large rings up so that our work sits like this. And then pinching that in place, take another small ring and feed it through those 2 rings that we just flipped up, the 2 large rings. Okay, close that. Repeat with a second small ring. So you now have got 2 small rings coming off your work. And we want to take up this time a large ring, and we want to feed that through those 2 small rings that we just put in place. So just feed it straight through the center, close up your large jump ring, and repeat that with a second large jump ring. Okay, close it up. And then just like we did before, we want to flip those jump rings so they split, 1 on each side, and just fold them up split our 2 small jump rings, and then we just want to pull these up like that. So you can see the pattern starting to form. And we just do that all the way along. So once we've pulled our 2 big rings up, we grab hold of those with another small ring, and we double that small ring up. And once we've got 2 small rings coming off the end of our work, we feed another one of our large rings through those 2 small rings. Remembering we want to double this up. So we've got 1 in place, we just take another one, we feed that through, close it up, and then we flip rings 1 on each side, pinch them up against our work, separate out these 2 rings that are on top, and then we just want to make sure that we've got those 2 rings that we've just flipped back poking up like that. And that's pretty much the basis of this weave. So what I'll just do is I'll keep repeating these steps until I reach the length that I require, and I'll meet you guys back here once we've done that, and I'll show you how to attach your clasp. Okay, so I've just placed my last pair of large rings, and I'm going to flip those back like we have been doing. Okay, separate out that top pair. Now instead of putting 2 of our small rings in, I'm going to feed through our clasp attachment ring through the large ones, and then before I close that ring up, I'm going to pop on my clasp, close it up. So that's the lobster clasp attached on that end, and then on the other end I'm simply just going to remove the twist tie and feed another clasp attachment ring on the end like that. Now you can make that a chain, to make an extended chain if you like, that's perfectly up to you. And then you just close your clasp onto the end. Oops, it's a bit fiddly, isn't it? There we go. And you've got your completed flat box weave bracelet. Hi guys, I hope you enjoyed this video today and that you've been able to make yourself a fabulous bracelet. Don't forget, if you do have any questions or comments that you'd like to ask us, pop them in the comment section below the video. Also below the video you'll be able to find links to our online store where we have all the components that we used today. You'll be able to buy them there. We also have links to our social media platforms there, so if you want to share with us anything that you've done from this video, or any of our videos for that matter, you know, pop it up on our Facebook wall or tag us on Instagram. We'd love to see what you guys are up to. And if you did really enjoy this video today and you'd like to see us make some more of these in the future, you know, give us a good old thumbs up here on YouTube, comment, share our video, or if you haven't already, think about subscribing to our channel. Every little bit of interaction that you have with us here on YouTube really does go a long way to helping us, and it'll enable us to make some more of these video tutorials for you in the future. Alright guys, so I hope you really enjoyed this today, and we will catch up with you sometime in the future. Take care, bye!